Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. In this video, we're looking at the top 10 fun facts about Animal Kingdom. Before we get started, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon. Number 1. Ducks can surf. It's natural for ducks to surf, but they also like to dive. That said, watching your ducks dive under the water can be nerve-wracking. If you're watching your duck dive down and wondering how long it can stay under, don't worry. Ducks can stay underwater for approximately 1 minute. There are a few exceptions for certain breeds, including the diving duck, which can stay underwater for a few minutes. With that in mind, you do want to make sure they don't stay down too long. No duck species can breathe underwater. Instead, they can store a lot of air inside their body. They then slowly release the oxygen while they're underwater, typically lasting for up to a minute before coming back for air. Ducks can swim underwater, but the dabbler variety usually don't. They tend to use more of a dunk-in-place method. Diving ducks are excellent swimmers, though. They have compact wings that offer them the ability to cut through water and larger, lobbed feet to help propel them underwater. Number 2. Turtles are as old as dinosaurs. Turtles are as old as dinosaurs. They have been around for over 300 million years. In that time, they have evolved from a basic body plan to the many different types of turtles we see today. There are two main types of turtles: soft-shelled and hard-shelled. Soft-shelled turtles are often referred to as tortoises. They have flat or domed shells with a distinct ridge along the top. Hard-shelled turtles are more commonly known as terrapins. They have a rounder shell with no definite ridge along the top. There are other types of turtles out there too, but these two types account for most of them. Turtles have been around since before dinosaurs walked the earth. This means they can tell us a lot about how long ago that happened and when dinosaurs themselves existed in the world. From their body plans to their habits, it's clear that turtles have been on this planet for quite some time. Number 3. Cat urine can glow in the dark. This is not a joke. Cat urine contains a chemical called luciferin, which reacts to the light emitted from the flashlight and glows in the dark. We all know that cats are pretty finicky animals, but this might be one of their most bizarre habits. This is a little-known fact about cats. They excrete a substance called urobilin, and when it mixes with air and light, it glows. Scientists have found a way to make cat urine glow in the dark. This is not the first time that scientists have found a way to make something glow in the dark. In fact, there are many things that glow in the dark, and some of them are weird. Some things that can be made to glow in the dark include fireflies, jellyfish, and even cats. Scientists have discovered how to make cat urine glow in the dark, and it is all because of an enzyme called urochrome oxidase. Number 4. Bears can run as fast as horses. Bears can run as fast as horses, and they have been known to chase after their prey at speeds of up to 37 miles per hour. They are also highly adept swimmers, and their thick fur helps them stay warm in cold climates. Bears are omnivores and will eat a variety of plants and animals, including insects, berries, roots, fish, honey, and meat. As omnivores themselves, they often scavenge for food left by other animals. They are capable of digesting a wide range of foods, which means they can survive off of only a small amount of food as long as they get enough calories. To prevent them from becoming too hungry or too cold, bears will hibernate during the winter and sleep most of the day to conserve energy. Number 5. Giraffes have no vocal cords. Giraffes have no vocal cords, but they can still communicate with each other. They do this by using their tails, hooves, and head movements. The giraffe communicates with each other by using their tail, hooves, and head movements. Giraffes are one of the most recognizable animals in the world. They are also one of the tallest, with males reaching up to 18 feet tall. But despite their size, giraffes have no vocal cords and can't make any noise at all. The reason for this is that giraffes are ruminants, meaning that they have 4 stomachs and chew their food twice before it goes into their small intestine. This process means that they don't need vocal cords to help them digest food because they don't have anything in their mouths to chew on. Number 6. Oysters may change gender on purpose. Everything seems to be changing when it comes to gender, and even oysters might be part of the game. Until now, it has been an accepted fact that oysters are always in male form, but this might not always be the case. They have a life cycle that mimics that of mammals, going through hermaphroditism at one point in their lives. There may be some discrepancies about what happened with some of these oysters since the research is ongoing, and there are not many oyster experts out there who can help to shed light on the matter. It's important for oysters to properly filter out toxins from freshwater sources, since they filter everything from their environment by taking them into their shells before transforming into something like pebbles encased in limestone for millions of oysters. That lets some of them temporarily become female to speed their growth rate. Because the gene can switch oystering gender at will, this study could lead to a possible genetic key to convert one gender into another and vice versa. Number 7. Bats are the only mammal able to fly. Being able to fly is an extremely unique trait for any mammal, but it's particularly notable for bats. These creatures are the only mammals that are known to be able to fly. While some mammals can glide or jump short distances, none can actually fly like a bat. It's a very impressive ability that allows bats to explore their environment in ways other animals simply cannot. In addition to being able to fly, bats are also well known for their large size and distinct appearance. They're usually found hanging upside down from the ceiling of their caves, making them easy targets for predators. Most bats have small ears and long, narrow bodies. They also have long snouts and tails that help them navigate through the air. Bats also have a very good eyesight and rely on echolocation to find food and navigate their environment. Number 8. Orcas are not whales. They belong to the dolphin family. Oceanic dolphins are a family of cetaceans and includes all 3 major families: the porpoise, sperm whale, and bottlenose dolphin. Orcas or killer whales can live in all of these types of marine habitats, from freshwater streams and lakes to saltwater oceans. What places them under the umbrella of the porpoise family is that they also share diet and some other behaviors with them. In research, it was discovered that orcas are not only whales. According to a study, they belong to the dolphin family, which makes them manatees in their North American equivalent. Number 9. Crickets can detect sound through their knees. Crickets are able to sense sound through their knees. One of the most common ways for humans to notice insects' movements is by noticing the vibration caused by their movement as they walk. This is how it detects a wide variety of sound waves, including low-frequency sounds in the infrasound range. Frequencies in the 18 to 15,000 Hz range, on the other hand, produces dense vibrations and are detected even from above ground, so they can be heard by our human ears. This is not a case with crickets though. Crickets' ears only pick up on detailed changes in air pressure, and not any kind of vibration from their legs. Furthermore, crickets prefer quiet environments, so it's rather difficult for them to hear sounds through sound waves alone without determining how the waves are created. For that reason, many crickets adopt more expensive methods for sensing and avoiding sound sources that have been invented ages ago by other insect predecessors like fleas and locusts through their feet, antennae, or middle fingers. Number 10. Nearly 3% of the ice in Antarctic glaciers is penguin pee. Penguins are serious culprits of this phenomenon. Nearly 3% of the ice in Antarctic glaciers is pollution from penguin pee. Not just because of the lack of oxygen or just because they keep frolicking in water. Instead, it seems that their metabolic need for salt is leading them to explore their surroundings and pee farther than usually. It's a question now if this salty substance might be making its way into the Southern Ocean and influencing sea life. Penguins have a less than desirable diet, but they depend on this food for their energy requirements. When little food or krill are available, penguins urinate more to conserve other liquids and nutrients for heat production and all metabolic activity. Thank you for watching the video.